To remove the plastic cover, which I just damaged with 91% isopropylene alcohol, there is a small slit in the dome right here. You can insert your finger or use a Phillips screwdriver or something and pry it out. It may be a little rough to get out at first. I don't want to break my fingernail right now, but it will pop out gently. There are two tabs right here and here, so when you pull down, they will just simply fall out. To remove the assembly out of the ceiling itself, you're going to want to use a butter knife or a fingernail filer, or if you have fingernails like me, it will mar the plastic, but you can pinch with your fingernails as such and pull down very, very gently but firmly. There are two metal tabs, one in here and one in here on the inside of the vehicle, the light assembly. To remove the assembly, you're going to want to be very mindful of these metal tabs, and you may want to use a screwdriver, a pocket knife, a hardened piece of metal, or something, and gently press in on one side while pulling out on the other side. And it may feel like it is going to tear, and it might very well get damaged, but at least in my case, I was very fortunate for that not to happen. To remove the pigtail clip connector, there is a small piece of plastic right here. You can firmly press down on this white piece of plastic while it is inside using a tool such as a Swiss Army pocket knife. I chose to use this. If you are more gentle, you can use a blade, but be mindful that it might cut. You press firmly down on this white plastic tab and apply pressure. If it only goes through part way, you can press inward, and then on the inside of the light switch assembly, press down on the white plastic here and gently pull out. To remove the light bulb from the assembly, you can, with both fingers, now how I suggest wearing gloves, pull up firmly. Now mine is a little damaged. I tried to repair the light bulb with Gorilla Glue and it worked for about a week. To remove the back plate that houses the light here, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver. You'll need to orient the unit properly and ensure it is pointing in the same direction. You will need to unscrew both of these screws first, being very careful as you can easily strip them. There are two plastic tabs here and here. There are slotted positions. As you can see, you can go from underneath the plastic unit, and it should separate if you apply enough pressure. Be careful not to break the plastic. Afterwards, you can lift up carefully. This is the unit after it has been flipped over. There is a small piece of metal and a spring, and that is it. The spring goes in the hole, and the metal goes on top, which then slides across this to change the settings of the light switch. To safely remove the switch, we flip it over and orient it so the switcher goes on top. You press your finger in gently and pull up, being very careful, as there is a ball and spring held in right here on my top pointing finger. It goes ball on top and little spring on bottom.